It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Angels are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Cole Reagans. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this
change defensively for the Number 46,
and next for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. Perfect at the plate last night, 5 for 5. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up at the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Man at second. Here's a rocket out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The relay throw. And he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with 1 gone. Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit for the Angels. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double. Around third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
1 away, runners at second and third. So in now for the Angels, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
That's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
And next for L.A., Lawrence Butler. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In the air, right field. Jones makes the grab, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. Angels 2, and the Rockies 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Evan White. Quantrill, a 6'3" righty, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Rips that one to right, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen are known for the speed, but you see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting number, the catcher,
Chad Wallach now.
Three. You're out. 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 Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. 3. 3.
number 44, Merrill Keller.
You're out. 3. 3. Out. 3.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Swung on, ball 2. That's back there. Going, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And forget it. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Nick Martinez gets handed the rock out of the pen,
and he's had his struggles so far this year. As you can see, the inflated ERA, looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So 2 away with nobody on, and now the center fielder C.J. Abrams on a line base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So 2 down. Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird warming up as well. And that one wrapped foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Tied at 4. Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. He jumped off so hard, squared it up, and he went screaming at 108 miles per hour. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next for the Angels, Ellie De La Cruz. Ripped, but it curls foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hannah tracks it down for the out. But they score twice and even it up late. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Elias Diaz.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 30.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
The right fielder, Lawrence
Martinez back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here's Evan White. To short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Renko.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Justin Lawrence.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, his 11th of the year, and they close the gap. It's 7-5.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next for LA, Chad Wallach. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Ball.
At the belt and fires. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Halos 5. Staying in the game on defense, Adam Duvall. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Jacob Stallings now. He's already homered here. In this one. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, John Curtis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch. To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit into the outfield. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, C.J. Abrams. And that one in the air center field. Back there. Out of here. Ball game. That one fell win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 10 hits.